Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. Sunday night, we're playing some triangle strategy, but not for too long. I have work in the morning. Hoping to get through chapter 2 pretty quickly, but if we're looking at the time and it's like still pretty early, we'll do chapter 3 as well, but I don't think that's going to be a thing. I think that each chapter is like 90 minutes long. I'm very curious about this extra chapter. Like, I have no idea what it is. Should we look into it right now? What is this extra chapter? No.
War consumed Norzelia as its three powers, the Kingdom of Glenbrook, the Duchy of Esfrost, and the Holy State
Is this
of
just the
Hyzant,
golden ending?
contended for the realm's salt. But through the efforts of House Wolford, the violent chapter of the realm's history that began with the discovery of salt crystals was brought to an end. The world, united under the rule of King Roland of Glenbrook, took its first steps toward a bright
this is actually...
new era.
Yeah, this is after the golden ending.
Day, a group of stalwart allies gathered at long last for a wedding.
Huh. I don't really want to do this right now. When should we do this? Maybe at the end of the stream? Not the end of this stream, but like at the end of chapter 20? I plan on doing the Frederica ending for this playthrough. 251, 25. $27.
Years after the salt iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the Kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the Kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the Holy State of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long and battled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace.
That's one of the high houses, Lord Fox, the one with the bow and arrow in the bottom. The other two are the Hyzantian ministers, XM Marshall and Sorsley. The two red icons are probably the sisters and brother, the twins, Erica and Thalos, I want to say. And who's that other one? Oh, it's the coward guy, the winery person, whose name I forget.
Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolfford. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolfford from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
here's Lila and Dragan.
Welcome to Castle Wolford, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Oh, your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son? As I recall.
I just love the politics in this game. I usually really don't like the geopolitical politic games. Like, I really didn't vibe with Final Fantasy XII. But something about this game just makes me enjoy it.
Serenoa Wolford, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolford in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolford, as will I.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed, he has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Orsalian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
So, Minister Lila is interested in the explosives that Dragan is researching, and once you've played through the game a couple of times, you know exactly why she's so interested in these explosives. So normally, you would, talk to everyone here, gain some knowledge about the world, things like that. You've already done all that. We're just gonna look for some treasure pieces here and there. I'm surprised that there's nothing to pick up off the ground. Does it not carry over from save file to save file for New Game Plus? Maybe it doesn't. I feel like there's something, since I've played through it a couple of other times, that I would have known if I had played this like 3 years ago, or done this playthrough 3 years ago, right after the ending of the other playthroughs. Alright, well, nothing to do here.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
Uh-oh. Hyzant and Esfrost.
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
This is the cause of the war
Words
30
from
years
one
ago.
So young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers.
So basically
This
the
is
real
the foundation of the
people.
teachings that guide us in Hyzant.
Only the true
By
believers, so to
allying
speak.
with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Poor Serenoa, he's so young.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
Basically, this was the correct answer that the actual Lord of the House should say. Like, oh, don't bring us into it. We don't really understand, your fancy politics and words and stuff. We just hit things hard. And that way we don't actually gain any enemies.
This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and...
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn.
What they're not telling you, and I'm just gonna, this is kind of just gonna be a spoiler full series or like playthrough because, like I said, I've done this so many times. But Hyzant is constantly pressuring the Wolford domain to return the refugee back to Hyzant. They have a little pocket camp of Rosalians in like the rural areas where people have just been kind of like hanging out for a while.
But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the
That's why she was like, "Oh, of that we are keenly
common folk
aware."
have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few.
Personally believe.
All those who live require it. Not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
The young folk.
Yes, Father.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Did they
Please, sister,
redo
you
the
weep and
voices
wail like a common girl. Show
for
some
Cordelia?
composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Since
Don't
we're just
speak
a
of them
high
like
house and
lapdogs.
they're the royal
not
family.
servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother.
spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The one thing I'm really surprised about
Pleasure was mine. I expect a
is
good
that
fight in the
Roland is
final
actually
match,
the
no doubt.
son of King Regna and not the son of Maxwell.
Together, I have no doubt
And Maxwell
we can
definitely
earn
feels
triumph.
more like a father figure
Ah, that would
than
explain
Regna
your
does
improvement.
throughout the story.
Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Telior, that's the guy's name. Fox and Telior.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity in kind.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters.
A Svarog.
But no more. I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
Yeah, he was a little too forward with
You can hardly blame
the
me
truth.
for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libation, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity.
Allegedly.
I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that.
Indeed. I didn't know you had such a mercantile mind, Serenoa.
Coin drives the hearts of men and nations alike. I suspect all parties wouldn't be so eager to join hands if not for the promise of profit. And when we're all able to fill our coffers, perhaps we can finally let go of old grudges.
A sensible perspective. I didn't know you had such a practical mind. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
That's one way of putting it.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and true-born siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone, that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his battle.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands.
I would so love to
My
see
old dear friend.
a 30 years
Long
ago
have we stood
game.
I will
Destra
not
and
let you
Simone
down,
and
my
Benedict and Eridor, but in like a younger state, and Groma, the Iron Fist. That would just be so cool.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
I, my lord, our undying loyalty to House Wolford.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Oh, looks like we lost connection for a moment.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you
Looks
are
like we're
more
back,
than ready
though.
to receive this.
The Scales of Conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps
The vertical
carefully.
stream is kind of dying right now.
Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
The horizontal stream is still doing fine, but horizontal or vertical stream is kind of dead right now. And I can't actually disable the dual stream for some reason. I figured I would be able to, but hey, I guess that's okay. Or I guess we just gotta continue. Oh, it looks like we're back now. It says excellent, but it's still loading and not showing anything. I'm just gonna trust that it's working, and we're just gonna continue.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
And what a crazy political system to be in, where like you could just say, yeah, I'm giving up, and my son is going to take over now, and everyone's like, my undying loyalty now to your son, as it was to you.
Trusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfort set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolfort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually.
Yes,
What
Ragnar.
wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolfort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, your majesty. I shall not disappoint.
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling son you are.
You would say me? You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolfort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
That is the,
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
for just to explain the background context, Frederica, pink-haired girl, is the half-sister of those two. She's actually the daughter of the concubine of her father, as opposed to being the the daughter of the Duchess, like the other 3 siblings are. So they basically treat her like trash because, you know, they don't think she's of pure blood.
Those two, they were...
Phallus and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Epic Legend Quest, welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. How's the evening treating you?
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzellian mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all
How's
of
this
our
game?
nations.
I love it. I'm like 250 hours in. This is like the last playthrough I need in order to 100% the game, and I've done literally everything, got every item, every upgrade, all characters to max level, and every branching story path.
Well said. With Hyzan's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude.
Probably my favorite game of the decade, I would say.
A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Lord Sereno is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Sorcery should know
Glenbrook's
this.
fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Here, here! Here, here!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Come. Preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries.
Training? And here when your friend is troubled by doubt.
Did you expect me to comfort you as your wet nurse once did?
Your new title's made you bold. Just because you've become Lord, it doesn't mean I'll sit back and take your barbs unanswered.
Haha, now that's the Roland I know.
At least my wet nurse wasn't so smug.
You two were quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now, let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Lord Fox. You can technically skip all of this because we already know everything we need to. Yep. We have Laura. We've been through this 4 times before. I'm pretty sure that we've gotten everything that we need to. But there should be like one more morality check here. Hey there, Cyril. Welcome in. Alright, time for some combat. An hour of story, 30 minutes of combat. I'm okay with this, honestly.
And the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nations. Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora. Fighting for the honor of the Holy State of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell, the Dawn Spear! Hurrah! Hurrah!
The Wolfort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simone's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Indeed. I look forward to crossing swords with you.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin. I shall announce our first pairing as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort, make ready for combat.
Not allowed to use Cordelia here, huh? Well, Gila is actually the most used non-main character, huh? Alright, what are we thinking here? Infamous 2? I've heard of that, that's pretty good.
I shall bring victory.
Very well.
Leave the battlefield to me.
But of course.
I can't use Cordelia here, actually.
To battle with pleasure.
A lot of spears. Well, there's only 2, really. So the plan is just to taunt everybody and evade them and then kill them. But I just thought it'd be funny to have Maxwell and Avlora in this fight when they're supposed to be on the other side of the bracket. And let's maybe... How do I save the game here? There we go. Not so much for using Frederica in every battle.
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you, Lord Serenoa. Show us the swordplay your house is so famous for.
They're 2 of Hyzan's most famed generals. We'll have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, Let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation.
For honor and glory! Shall we begin?
To battle, I suppose.
Prepare to face the Dawn Spear.
Allow me.
Charge!
Leave everything to me.
But where shall we strike?
My turn.
You won't beat me!
Cool heads shall prevail. I'm behind you.
Thank you.
Shall we begin?
Now
Okay.
then. I shall protect you. There!
Shall I? Shall we then?
Ha! I won't lose.
I really want to do this, or can I just like rush through? Yeah, I should do that instead.
Take that! I will go through if I must. You brute! Did you see that? Too slow.
You brute!
That hit the mark.
Ha! Too slow.
For the honor of House Wolfort. Wait your turn.
Feisty, aren't we?
You won't fool me. Ha!
Come at me! You'll have to get through me!
I will crush you. Take this!
You've left yourself open.
Brute! Goddess, I thank you for your blessing this day. A worthy foe is a glorious gift indeed.
You find the goddess in odd places, except this trifling tourney will bring Hyzant neither riches nor glory.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Sorsley. You would do well to keep your eyes attuned.
You've done it now! A pathetic state of things.
Ha! Too slow!
You've done it now!
Let me heal your wounds.
This is what I do. Leave the rest to me.
Prepare to face the Dawn Spear. All shall yield before my spear. You brute! That went well.
It's Chroma. Okay.
Now then. I don't pull my punches.
I asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint. Perhaps one day we can fight as allies. Minister Sorsley, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Ha! For victory! Shall I? I see your every weakness.
Just die already!
Out!
Forward!
Death from above!
One more round. Feisty, aren't we? No slacking off.
You have my thanks.
It's high HP recovery.
I will crush you! If I must destroy myself, so be it.
Just die on! Gotcha! I've been waiting for this!
Fool.
Close, but not rest.
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me. Much appreciated.
Prepare to face the Dawn Spear. Prepare yourself. That went well.
Too slow.
Sleep.
Too slow. Now then. I think not. My fist struck true.
I really want to keep on hitting Jayla here. Or not Jayla, but so close.
Out of my way! Yes! Defeat is not an option. Ah! That hit the mark.
Come on then. Was nice knowing you.
Allow me.
I will crush you.
To battle, I suppose.
You won't beat me! Out of my way!
Shall we begin? Allow me.
My apologies.
Prepare to face the Dawn Spear.
Prepare yourself.
I won't lose. Away with you!
This is most unpleasant. Sleep.
I have you now.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Well, get to finish him off with Serenoa. That's nice.
That hit the mark.
My old wounds flare up again. I can fight no further. think they'd get the better of us?
Your father taught you well. You wield that great sword with skill beyond your years. Well fought. The day is yours.
Victory goes to House Wolford! Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Stand back. This one is mine.
Very well. I accept your challenge. Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
As is yours. I yield.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell.
My hand. I can't feel it. So that was General Avlora. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield.
Well.
There will be no quarter given today, young lord of House Wolfort.
I would expect nothing less.
I should totally be able to take them on. Unfortunately, we get cutscened.
Huh? Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. And none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day, the students will surpass their master.
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
I actually don't think that either of them ever become as good as Maxwell, even at max level. Well, that was fun and enjoyable. It's like, I really like the ratio of combat to story in this game. So every segment has like a big story section, a big exploration section, and a big combat section. And you're supposed to like talk to every NPC and gather clues and knowledge about the world and collect items off the ground and go to the shops and things like that. And I'm skipping a lot of that because I've already done it all. Like I've already talked to every NPC multiple times, gotten all the knowledge I'm going to get, you know, done everything, right? So there's actually not really a benefit to doing the exploration portion. But if I did, it would take maybe like 20 minutes, like it did back in the day. So like an hour of story, 20 minutes of exploration, 20 minutes of combat. Well, 20 minutes of combat now. Later on, it will probably get up to like 40 minutes. And that's only if we win like the first time. There were definitely a couple of streams where we were going for like 4 hours just trying to beat certain levels. But at this point it's like midnight 30. So I'm probably going to head to bed. We finished yet another chapter. We'll be back with chapter 3 later on in the week. Other games this week will be more Honkai Star Rail. We have a new character banner coming out on Wednesday. Look forward to that. And probably some Pokemon Unite or next weekend. we'll be going into February, so yeah, we'll see. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, and goodbye.